Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tim and Tim time. Tim time. How's it? How's it timmin'? This is definitely not the end of a long session. How's it timmin'?
That's going extremely well. I'm not going to replace any words with Tim's here.
Okay.
I will, however, get past the screen so we can start the day.
That sounds great. You know, I have to say, like, curtain pulled back here. I'm really glad you didn't answer that you're doing bad, because the only thing that has changed since the first episode when I asked you how you were doing, and now, is that you spent time with me.
I have that as a salvo for the future. The Hat Mouse finally sent me a message.
Oh, I think what he did was search Slay the Spire. Oh boy. All right.
It's clearly all he did. Jody wants us to give her a cauliflower. I have some. We've got some progress on these.
Ooh.
I will ask. Oh no, wait, you're mining. Never mind.
I don't need
There's
to.
some salmon breeze in.
I got the iron bar. Like, that's all we need for a while, right?
The more iron bars we have, the more fish pots I can make, and the fish are pretty important.
Okay, I can
But
definitely
there's
go
a bunch
more.
of salmon breeze.
Oh, for mining? I
Yeah.
could just have this? Oh, this is
Yeah,
great.
I'll harvest them for you.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh, sweet Tim. That was
I
sweet.
shouldn't have. Oh, hang on. Come back. Give me
Yeah, I'll
back.
give it. Okay, I'm on my way back.
Cheers.
Here you go.
Damn it! No! I was kidding!
Doing it
I was kidding!
doing it
Don't
for the-
you goddamn dare! No, I don't accept it.
Do not underestimate the lengths I'll go for a bit.
Not only did I not accept it, I ran the hell away.
Ah, it's me. Go affection, run! No.
And not only that, I'm intentionally gonna hide.
I'm going to the mines. Don't you worry.
Oh, good. Whew.
Don't you worry.
I was gonna hide in the
back
back room of Wizard Rasmodius's house. You were not gonna find me.
Oh my goodness. Is there there's like other zones that you unlock like quite a bit into the game, right? Like
yes, after the completion of certain community bundles, they like unlock the boss, and the boss starts running to the desert. That's probably the most tangible, immediate example.
Big one. And I know there's that in the
second
sewers.
level of the axe.
Oh, I know about that
Which
one.
is yours?
Yeah. There's the sewers. I know there's the special forest. I heard there's something like, isn't there something further in the sewers too?
If there is, I don't know about it. I don't think.
I think there's some kind of special monster cave in the sewers that you only get really far into the game.
Well. What have we here? Santa Claus, huh? Oh, I'm really scared. I haven't encountered that.
You're joking. I can't believe
You can't believe your eyes?
Yeah.
I am joking you. I mean, I have to.
You have to be. This can't be the right guy.
It can't be the right guy.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of that song because I don't find many songs in, especially like, animated kids-ish musicals that are suited for my vocal range.
Yeah, it's on Twitch Sings. Duet, baby.
Okay,
it is.
Hang on. Have you done a Twitch Sings?
I haven't done it live. I've done it a lot, not live. It's like a legitimately.
You've sung not live, is what you're saying.
Yeah, Grace and I have we have fun with it. We goof around with it. Yeah.
Oh right, as in you've played the Twitch Plays app to sing.
Yeah. You can
you
can use it when it's not live, just like a karaoke game. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. It's
neat.
It's worth a download just for goofing off with. It's effectively a free karaoke machine.
I will now have to do that, definitely.
Yeah, definitely do it. Super easy. But yeah, it's got that song. It's got a lot of good songs. They've added more over time. It was really bare for a long time, and then they added a ton of stuff.
Glad that they did. Hang on, I'm gonna try and finish like a whole bunch of stuff for us. I'm gonna crack open all of these geos that you brought home. Try and complete one of the bundles for us. Oh, it's gonna be good.
Ooh, I think it's gonna be a juicy day.
What do you want to for your day?
Go deeper in this old mine. I feel like whenever I start doing the mining in Stardew, I'm just like, well, this is what I'm doing for the next 2 weeks as I see how far in I'll get. I really wish we had an upgraded backpack at this point, though. Hardwood.
Ooh. I would really like that as well. I think I might actually on the way, because is it all backpacks or is it all backpack?
You mean like, are they shared? Like when we buy the upgrade, do we both get it? I don't know. Would you like me to test it? Because it is 2,000 and I could do it. If you wanna, I could bring back more stuff for sure. If you want to test it, I'm down to test it. If you don't think we need to have all that money to complete the goal this year, then I'm down.
The goal this year?
The goal of the community center. If you don't think we need that money in order to get that.
Oh, right. But the gold in the community center is
goal,
like just that one bundle.
Goal.
The goal?
Yeah, I thought that I don't know. Is there? Never mind. Just making.
Have I confused myself here?
I think I've confused ourselves.
How is getting the backpack going to prevent the community center goal?
I don't know. That's why I was asking.
Oh,
I was wondering.
I don't believe it will.
Okay, then do it. I just didn't know if it was too much money to spend right now. Like if we weren't going to be able to finish this year because we need money for something. I don't know.
No, I mean we honestly just need the backpack.
Yeah. Shoot.
It
nice.
Didn't?
It does not.
All right. Well. The even worse thing is that it would have been better used on you, considering the whole mining thing.
Oh boy. All right. Well, we learned, and that I feel like that all but guarantees the tools are definitely split as well.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Which makes sense. But yikes.
No.
You dying?
I made it. I made a mistake.
A mistake?
A mistake. I brought all of the. Oh no, we need a bunch of quality. No, we don't need a bunch of quality parsnips. We can do melons. Yeah, no, I made a mistake.
Oh.
I brought all of this stuff to the community center in order to complete the blacksmith's area, and that is not yet unlocked.
Oh, well, I mean, it's not that big of a mistake yet. We can use it later, right?
I mean, I wasted a whole day.
Is it really a waste if you're gonna use it later? It's like me, how I say that exercising is a waste because I'm not gonna lose the weight today.
Yeah, exactly. Frankly, if something doesn't have instant gratification, get the heck away from me with that BS. I do not care.
Exactly.
I need to be rewarded before I actually start something. In fact, as I consider it, please.
Yes, exactly. Ooh. I've got a winter root. I got a winter root, a frozen tear, refined quartz, hardwood, omni geode, topaz, iron ore. Got some good stuff. Juicy.
Does sound like it. So now I definitely have wasted the whole day.
Why?
Because I went to the blacksmith because I also brought a bunch of stuff to take
and
the
it's
blacksmith.
closed.
And the blacksmith was closed. Exactly.
Ain't that just the way? That is definitely.
Ain't that some S?
That is the Stardew experience to a T. Oh boy. Well, I mean, is there any more of that fishing that can be done?
I'm doing a little bit of that, but I think I'm gonna have to eat all of the fish that I pull up. I'm effectively fishing directly into my mouth at this rate.
Save your energy and just like shoot it into the air, catch it like people catch marshmallows.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I saw the worst thing.
I need you to tell me what the worst thing is.
It was a video of a guy and a girl. A guy was throwing marshmallows into her mouth. He was like throwing them up in the air and she was catching them. But then like on the fourth one, when she finally got good at it, she was missing a bunch of them, and then she finally got good at it. And then the fourth one was a raw egg, and she caught it. That was the one she caught.
I'm afraid to say that I definitely need to see it. Like, I feel bad, but also that sounds hilarious.
Yeah, I'll try to find it. Have you seen? Oh boy.
Sorry?
Have you seen the Twitter perfectly cut screams?
I have not. I've seen the subreddit perfectly cut screams, but I have
Oh
to
yeah,
imagine they're
I'm sure
kind of
I bet you they're the same thing. In fact, one of them is probably stealing from the other, and I imagine it's probably the Twitter stealing.
Almost certainly. Yeah.
Almost certainly is how it goes.
I like a good perfectly cut screen.
Yeah.
They're also kind of they're effectively like pictures taken moments before tragedy plus a couple seconds.
yeah, exactly. Is there a reason you watered? Wait, like
the reason I watered?
Two-thirds of the crops?
Oh, yeah. No, I probably almost ran out of energy doing it, and then I was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna go do a thing that'll give me energy. Oh, on the way, I should probably do the community center, and then all of it went out of whack like that.
Yeah. I'm finishing it up. I was just making sure there wasn't some advanced Stardew strat. That's what I always go to. Is like I have so little confidence in my knowledge in games that I'm like, oh, he didn't water these. There's probably some advanced strat. Whenever you do something, I just assume that you know what you're doing because you seem like you talk more often like you know what you're doing than I do.
Okay, that is probably true. The more that I leave myself open to umming and ahhing, the more it leaves open umming and ahhing from other people as well. So I kind of try. I have often remarked that if something is important to me, I try and state it in a way that invites no questions or would make you seem like a dick for asking me a question. Like usually it's about like community building things. But yeah, I guess I do casually employ it in strategic things as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Usually not to make the other person seem like a dick in that circle.
Yeah.
It's ooh, nice, caught a chub.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm just glad that there's the shads and chubs.
Yeah, you bet. Where are they at? They're down at the
they're in the river. The lake. The lake that I kept trying to go to and went to different areas, all of which were not the lake.
Wait, so the lake isn't the lake the one that's by the mines?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
It took me a while to figure that out.
So when you said lake before, you were fishing in the town?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I did the town. I did the ocean. The ocean I knew at least was the ocean. I got that.
Thank God.
I tried on our base. I tried.
You tried in the bathtub?
I tried the bathtub. That's true. Someone had a cup of tea near me, and I threw it in, just seeing if I'd get a little bit of a nibble on there. I had a bad day yesterday, and I'll admit I cried. And then immediately I just tried to throw the fish rod directly at my teardrops.
Yeah, you tried to fish back some self-respect.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
I'll tell you gladly it didn't work.
You know what? Self-respect is a good cry. Let's get that out there. Self-respect is a good cry.
I want that to be my battle cry. Self-respect!
I'd be scared. I'd certainly be confused. It'd probably help. I'd be like,
surely like you just get used to people walking up to you and going, blood and honor. Like,
yeah.
No.
Exactly. But self-respect, you're like, is he saying I don't have any? Is he saying I need some? That would cut deep. Them some cutting words.
If you had to kill in the name of something jokingly, what would it be? Jokingly, because like I don't want it to come back to me.
Let's see.
Stifle.
I guess like I would find some thing like God, wait. Kill somebody or be killed? My mind went somewhere else. Which one did you say?
I mean, kill. I was going. What would you kill for? But I mean, if you expect that your combat skill is that low,
I would kill someone and make it seem like they killed themselves because the direction the Paper Mario games went.
Ah, okay.
That's what I'd do. How about you? Oh, I just passed out I pulled all Wraps.
I passed out on the farm as well. Don't worry. I teleported apparently back to my bed. That's all good.
I think that we actually might take a penalty because we both passed out. I don't know if we've been taking penalties because I've been in bed.
We may well do. Should I become a fisher or a trapper?
When I picked the trapper, that was one of the few backseat times where someone said that was the stupidest thing you've ever done. So,
Cool.
So maybe go with the other one. I don't know.
I immediately picked it as soon as you said it. I can tell you off the top of my head immediately. I would kill for Pavati.
Oh.
The companion.
I needed to talk to you about this. Her name. I'm pretty sure you pronounce it like the cheese, Havarti.
Sorry. My accent is partly non-rhotic. So the R before Vati doesn't, like, it's Pavati to me rather than Parvati. Like, there's no, the R is real soft.
Sure.
In most of my stuff, unless I'm like tapping or trilling it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was just, I wasn't trying. I mean, this wasn't like a Roth situation. It was more just like,
I can't believe you would call me out like this. How dare you?
It was more just like, because I'm pretty sure the name is Parvati. But
yeah.
Okay. I'm just checking. I watched
just a small distinction.
Yeah, I was just curious. It doesn't. I'm not trying to. Excuse me. I am your comments, but in real life. Watch out, sucker. Where's modded?
Where is modded, indeed?
It's pronounced Wrath. Where's modded?
I'd like you to restart your series on X, Y, and or Z, please.
Yes, please. Where did blank go? It's weird. I do you ever like I used to get that a lot, and then now I'm like, now that that's gone, I'm like, are the series bad? Because I don't get that. People aren't asking me where blank was. Like, I stopped playing Gungeon for 2 weeks, and I got legitimately 2 comments that asked anything about it. It was bizarre.
I have had that feeling before, and it was the inverse, actually, because people asked where Sojourn was, and I was like, oh, people actually liked Sojourn? I thought everyone hated Sojourn, and I was just completing it for my own sake.
Yeah, that happens a lot. The only series that people actually ask me about is Hades, and that's the one that people watch the least. And, like, people ask me about Stardew Valley, and it was by far my least watched thing I was doing. By far. And it was the only thing people ask me about. I get more people asking me where my Stardew Valley series is right now. Well, I'm even doing this. Then I got
I'll tell
people
you what,
asking where Gungeon went.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it never ends, because I have, I think, quite recently been asked where my Stardew Valley series went, and that ended 3 years ago.
And yours was up to like what, 100 what?
180 or something.
180. Yeah.
If I recall correctly.
It's wild.
Yeah, it was raw long.
It's like, I don't. It's easy to get out of it and not think like this, but like, it's crazy that. Do you ever think you played 180 episodes of that, and people are upset that there's not more of it? Isn't that crazy? Like,
well, I mean,
not like
that always
in a
surely
compliment.
it's like a good compliment to have.
Yeah, no, in a good thing. Yeah, it's like in a good way. I'm like, that's wild. Like, there's 180 of you playing Stardew Valley, and people got to the end of 180 of that, and we're like, where's more?
I could go for another.
There's not more. I don't know.
No, I think it's incredibly flattering.
Yeah,
the fact that like I can have maybe a week of Slay the Spire episodes that are almost exactly the same because I happen to get the same build consistently, and people will happily watch it, is remarkable to me.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like, hey, the thing that was like a design goal for me, like making commentary take the front foot so that I can actually have, unique content across a bunch of different episodes, has worked off.
At me next time, why don't you?
I did at you at the front of that, but I didn't put a dot in front of the at. So
okay.
it's actually just a direct.
All right. That's
and
fine.
not to see it.
All right. Message received. No,
It's a shame.
Yeah. Should I just go back to the mines? Like, what does the guy do?
Yeah, it really does feel like we're kind of treading a little bit of water.
Yeah,
At
until
least.
like, I mean, I always got this feeling near the end of it. I mean, winter's gonna be like, holy moly. Hopefully, we have animals to at least do something by then.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. What are I'm just gonna go do something.
Yeah, I mean, like the fact that the trees haven't yet grown back on the farm is really concerning to me. I was very, very much pinning some hopes on it.
I mean, should we maybe just plant even more at this point? Just like,
Do we even have the stuff for planting more? Because if we have acorns and stuff, I'll just pop them down.
I'm sure I got them in my chest. I bet.
Alright,
I feel like
give them a big look on.
I feel like I got a bunch. I know I throw some of that stuff away sometimes.
3. Yeah, you've got 3 of each.
Ah,
A couple more
big
trees.
spender.
Hey, big spender.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, small
That's
spender.
pretty good. Excuse me.
Yeah, how come nobody's
I'll
called?
have you know I'm a high roller.
Oh yeah. Why does nobody call anyone small spender? Like, honestly, that's more of a compliment. Why? I'm like, if someone's like, I got this for this $50 pair of shoes for $5 at the thrift store. I'm like, hell yeah, way to go, small spender.
Oh, like using it for bargain hunt, savvy consumer.
Yeah,
All right.
that's honestly like that's more impressive than just like spending a lot of money. That makes me think it's like, okay, you spent $50 on the shoes, big spender. Why not just yeah.
I mean, you know, the example of that I would use is, you know, the it's current and past YouTube phenomenon of people just flexing with how much money they spent on something and just do that in the inverse. Hell yeah.
Exactly.
Flex how cheap you got it for. I want you to tell me about the $5 thing that you found at the op shop that you actually still rock to this day. Tell me about that. That's what I care about. I don't care about your Bugatti.
Yeah, exactly.
Who cares about that? Most people? Most people? Oh, okay.
People? Well, what a coincidence. I don't care about most people.
I wouldn't say most people. Hey!
Hey! But yeah, I mean,
If
I don't
you care
know.
about a Bugatti, you can't care about me.
I get my shoes almost exclusively from the thrift store until one time for my birthday, my parents gave me a gift card to a shoe place, and I was like, this feels wholly unnecessary. Like, I could legitimately buy 10 pairs of shoes. I would be good on maybe until I die if I spent this money on thrift stores. If I spent this money on thrift store shoes.
I've been in a remarkably similar position actually recently, where it was tax time here in Australia, so I did my tax, and after I'd done so, I was looking for something to buy. Like, oh, maybe I spend a little bit of this return on some stuff. And in particular, someone suggested shoes, and I was like, no, man, I have the same shoes I've had for 5 years, and they're still working.
Yeah.
Why would I buy more when they work?
Yeah, I really have been meaning to buy a new mattress because I really need one so bad.
Same.
I need one so bad, but it's like, when do you I'm sleeping on it every night and I'm not thinking about it. Like when I think about my mattress, it's when I'm tired, and I'm not thinking very good when I'm tired. And it works. Like I sleep on it and then I wake up. It served its function, is what it feels like. But in reality,
set an alert in your calendar rather for Boxing Day, because they always have like deep Boxing Day discounts. That's what I'm waiting for until I buy the bed that I have my eye on.
Yeah, that's like is this what
it's usually like a couple $100 on beds as well.
Oh
like,
my goodness.
Good saving.
Is this what it means to grow old? I'm like
to be excited about that.
I'm like, I got giddy when you told me I could get a deal on my mattress. I was like, ooh.
I gotta tell you about podcasts. You're gonna hear that a lot.
Oh my goodness. What's your top podcast? I know you referenced
It's Comedy Bang
podcasts.
Bang.
I thought so, but you referenced them
It-
podcasts quite a bit. Or decent.
Like Comedy Bang Bang, The Adventure Zone, Hollywood Handbooks as well, which
is what?
is probably like my deepest cut one. It's two guys that are both actually incredibly intelligent and actually like incredibly sensitive, playing real jerk idiots who are gossiping about Hollywood, but they'll gossip about stuff that clearly didn't happen. So like intro an episode with like, so it was me and Rupert Grint, and we were just hanging out playing darts with Dame Edna Everidge, and people would come over and say, hey, you're Sean from Hollywood Handbooks, oh my god, can I get your signature, that kind of thing. And really it got distressing at the end, like that kind of
Yeah.
absurd retelling. But it's supposed to be an insider's guide to the hallways of Hollywood. So they will talk about how to get success from an angle of two people who are bitter about the fact they have not succeeded.
Okay. I like
It
that.
sounds really negative in tone. Like I can hear that in the way that I'm describing it right now, but it isn't. They're more dumb than they are malicious at all.
Yeah.
In their characters.
Yeah. I mean, if you do it right, a lot of times when you do a dumb character, a bad character right, it becomes obvious that you're like, I'm saying the opposite of this. Like, obviously. Yeah. It's like, if you think I'm saying this the one way, like if you watch The Office and you can like it, for example, you can like that show two ways. You can be like, oh man, this boss, either one, like they've got a rough life. They're just trying to make some jokes, you know? They're just trying to make some jokes. Can't anyone take a joke anymore? Or, you know, like maybe you look at it the other way and it's like, it's actually kind of I heard someone call the Office, the American Office, I imagine it applies probably to both, that it's actually a tragedy. And it's
yeah. I mean, tragedy and comedy have the direct relationship.
Yeah. And I was like, that's true. Anyways, that was unrelated to what I was saying. But I went on a tangent. Anyway,
that is totally fine. I will remark upon one thing here, which is I tried to bring fish to donate, and I managed to almost exclusively bring fish that can't be donated.
Yeah.
And I left the one fish that can be donated back at home.
Welcome to Stardew Valley. I did that a lot. Ooh, I'm getting a special event. I'm gonna skip it. I've seen that one.
Is it the discovery of the Sir?
It was the Linus digging through the trash.
Oh. I always try and give Linus a wild horseradish every time. I'm like, hey, bud, how's it going?
Just gave him a salmon berry because he's one of the few people on Earth who can actually appreciate it.
That is true. He's a fan. He's not picky. That's what I gotta say about Linus. I really appreciate that Linus is.
He's good. He's not the kid who's gonna say I wanted Pokemon Silver. He's not gonna say that at all. And therefore,
he's not the kid who's gonna
better than I am.
Get a gift of string and say, "What? You gave me a gift of string?"
It's an avocado.
Exactly. As I was talking about it's an avocado trend a couple episodes ago, I did have a couple times that I was definitely not it's an avocado kid.
Yeah.
And had that moment of, well, all right, here's the guilt feeling.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I definitely got that feeling a lot. Cause I got that the guilt feeling after one, like the Pokemon, I wanted Pokemon Silver, not Pokemon Gold feeling. Like it was probably, it's one of those things where it's a good thing it's happened because I think it like scarred me in a way that makes me grateful. Cause like I can't think about potentially being anything other than probably overly grateful for gifts ever since then.
Yeah.
So it's probably like, I think it was like a really positive scarring.
You know, I've the the way that I refer to anxiety as a superpower is largely kind of like recuperative in that same way.
Mm-hmm.
Of well, I have to like it enforces politeness on my part, or it enforces a mindfulness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whew,
Oh,
look
mama!
at that
Look
day.
at them berries.
That look at that carp in the fishing. The 3 carps that I sold before I remembered, hey, I might need a carp.
Yeah, I think I went like half the year without doing anything for the fishing bundle. I don't know, because I kept walking
Yeah,
past it.
that'll be one of the things that screws you up. Having to wait for the eel in the next spring. Speaking of next,
Yeah. Is it who the hell did this? Was it me? Speaking of
you.
next, this has been Reto and Rhaps podcast about podcasts, and that's actually a thing. Now I'll tell you later. Bye, everybody. Thank everybody for watching. There's a link in the description for everything that you might want and a little bit extra, a little extra on the side. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.
Adios.